everyone, it is GWizzle here, and I have a tutorial today about designing a logo and making it look nice and everything. If you don't have GIMP, go get it. Go get GIMP 2.56. Just go to gimp.org and hit download and download the installer for Windows. And if you have Mac, I don't know, I'm not sure if they have Mac yet, but yeah. So after you have that installed, go to cooltext.com. Actually spell it right, cooltext.com. Go to buttons, go to plain, and then type in whatever the name of your company is, and I'm going to make my company just called Frameworks. That's cool. Okay. And then we're going to go to our font, and let's just try to find something here that goes with it. Let's just use this one. Frameworks, cool. Let's make this 200. Let's make the thickness on the outline 0, or thickness none. Shape, rectangle, fill, flat, and just make this first color white. Outline none. Shadow none, and that looks like we're good. So render the button, right click and copy image. Let's exit out of this and we'll go to GIMP. So now that we have our base text for our logo, we will start designing our logo. So let's edit and paste, so that pastes in our logo. Then we want to get rid of the white background, so we go to Layer, Transparency, Add Alpha Channel, and then Layer, Transparency, Color to Alpha. And then you'll get this window, and it'll bring up a color bar, and just fill that with white, so it takes out all the white in the picture. And then if you look really closely, there's these little borders, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is just box select around the letters, and then select invert, and then delete, and then unselect that, and as you can see, that border is not there anymore. So what we're going to do is actually make a layer, new layer, and then transparency, hit OK, and then we're going to go to our gradient fill tool, change our black to a grayish, change our white to a lighter grayish. Actually, we're going to make this one a little bit darker. That looks good. And then just drag. So it's like that. And then change this layer to an overlay. Actually, okay, so now that you have it on overlay, go to your pasted layer, or your text. Go to Tools, Color Tools, Brightness, Contrast. Turn the brightness up until that looks like something that you guys would like, and then hit OK. And now it's kind of hard to see against the background, but as you can see, it has sort of a gradient now. Okay, then you want to merge those layers, and then go to Filters, Light and Shadow, Drop Shadow. It'll bring this up and just hit OK. It'll be good for defaults. So now you have that. Okay, next what we're going to do is merge these two layers back by right click and then merge down. And then we're going to make our canvas size a little bit bigger by going to Image Canvas Size, and then just making our canvas size up a little bit, and then we're going to hit center to center our layer, and then resize. And now you can see that our layer isn't as big as our image. It's the size of the image of what it was. So to show you guys what I mean, you can't draw outside of the layer, so we don't want that. So what we're going to do is layer to image size. So now it's the size of the layer, and we can draw anywhere around it. Okay, so next up we're going to make a new layer, transparency, and hit OK. And we're going to get our circle tool and expand from center, and that's fine how it is. Then we're going to drag this little circle over here. We're just adding an artistic detail. Actually, what we're going to do is hit Image, Guides, New Guides by %, and then hit OK. And then we're going to do it again. image guides, new guides by percent, and then we're going to change the horizontal to vertical. So what we have is a perfect alignment of our circle. These are the exact dead centers of the image. So what we're going to do is make a perfect circle, and then move our circle up so it's dead center, and then make sure it's all rounded perfectly, and then get your gradient tool and make it like a dark red, and then make it a brighter red, and just adding detail. So you just do something like that, and then you can duplicate that layer and then move it to the left, and then we're going to size this layer down. Whoops. Alright, so put it dead center again, and then drag it to the left of that dot, and then we'll make it tools, colorize, and we'll make this a blue. Put the saturation up, and then the lightness, drag it up. And then duplicate that layer, go to your move tool, drag that over here, tools, colorize, and then we'll make this a greenish. Alright, so we have a very basic icon or logo. What I suggest doing whenever you guys are doing this is make the S on your framework's logo capital, so that'll give symmetry to your logo, making it just look a lot better. Make sure that you render that button at 200 and not at 20, because 200 is as high as that will go, and it's just really high definition, looks really great. So this is how you make a really basic logo. I might have a more advanced tutorial in the future, but that's basically how you can make a really basic logo. Hope you guys learned something from this. Thank you very much.